Good morning, students. Today let's start chapter 12, algebraic expression. What is algebraic expression? So it is a combination of variable and constant terms, and it is combined together by some fundamental operations like plus or minus sign. Okay? So variable and constant term combination you can see in this expression. This is called the variable xy, y square, x square y. These all are called variable. And what is constant? This 2, this 4, 5, these are called the constant term. And it is all combined together by plus sign, or it can be in minus sign also. Okay? This is called algebraic expression. Now question is, what is constant and what is variable? This I have told that xy is a variable, 4, 2, 5, these are the constant. But what is this? So understand the concept of constant and variable. Constant means a quantity whose numerical value is fixed, which we cannot change its numerical value. Like if I'll write a number, this number 7. So it is fixed value. It has a fixed value. This is 7 only. We cannot change its value. It is a constant term. Similarly, if I'll write any negative term also, minus 10 or 81, anything. So its value is fixed. So this is called constant. Okay. And what is variable? Variable means any letters we can use to show the variable, like x, y, z, a, b. These are called variables. Because why it is called variables? Because its value can vary. Its value can change. Means x value can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anything. Y value can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anything. Similarly for y also, for a, b, c, anything, the value can be anything. So its value can change. Its value can vary. That's why it is called variable. Means we can say what is variable. So variable is a quantity whose value is not fixed. Okay. Now if I will write the combination of constant and variable, like this is a combination of constant and variable, 2xy. Suppose if I will combine this 2, 7 and x, 7x. Now tell me, this is a constant or this is a variable, this full term. This is a constant or variable? So student, this is a variable. Why? Because 7x is a combination of this 2. Now if I will say that the x value is 1, then 7 into 1 we will get 7. If x value will be 2, then 7 2 ja 14. If x value will be 3, then 7 3 ja 21. So this term depends upon the value of this variable. So this full term will be called as variable because its value can also vary. It is not fixed. Similarly, if I will combine one variable of y and this one, suppose y minus 10. If I will write like this, then this full term is a variable or constant. So this is called variable because its value will also depend upon this y variable. Okay. Similarly, if you will add, subtract, multiply or divide, anything we will do, the combination of one variable and one constant will be variable. But a single constant, if I will write, this is called constant only because its value cannot change, and if a single variable we will write, or combination of variable or constant, that will be a variable. Understood? Now terms. In this algebraic expression, these are called terms. What is term? So term is a constant or a variable or combination of both connected by multiplication or division. So 8ab, this is a term, one term. Okay. 6, it is a constant term. There is no variable in this. This is an algebraic expression. If I will ask you how many terms are there in this. So 1 term, 2 term and 3 term. So terms are always be separated by plus sign or minus sign, not by multiplication or division sign. Okay. Term is a combination. It is connected by multiplication or division, means 2xy is a term, but it is separated by plus or minus sign. So how many terms are there? 1 term, 2 term and 3 term. But suppose if I will write a expression like this, This is an expression, okay? 2 into A into B plus 7ab divided by a. If I will ask you how many terms are there in this expression, what will you say? How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 terms? No. 1, 2, 3. 3 terms? No. It has only 2 terms. You just see here 2ab. We can write it 2ab plus 7ab divided by a. If we will divide, we will get only 1 term, no? So it has only 1 and 2 terms. So terms are always separated by plus sign or minus sign, not by multiplication or division sign. Got it? Now in terms there are 2 types of term, like term and unlike term. So in algebra this is very important. Like term and what is unlike term. So it is very simple also, understand it. The terms having the same literal factor are called like terms. Literal factor means this variable only. Okay. Constant term like this constant term, it is also called as numerical factor. Okay. And the variables are also known as literal factor. So variable we can say it as literal factor also, and constant one we can say numerical factor. So the term having the same literal factor means same variable, they are called like term, like this 5x square y and 15x square y. Here also x square y and here also x square y. So these are called the like term because it has same variable. Okay, this also 8ab and 11ab, ab and ab. Doesn't matter this plus or minus sign, that doesn't matter this constant value. Okay, only you have to see the variable AB and AB. So this is called the like term. Suppose if I will write 5x square y and I will write 5xy square. So these are same, like variable, like term? No, this is not like term because here is x square y and this is xy square. So this cannot be like term. Like term means the variable should be same. Okay, and unlike term means whose literal factors will be different. Like 4xy and here is 2x. So you can see xy and here is only x. So this is unlike term. 5a and this is 6ab. This is a and this is ab. So this is also unlike term. The variables are different. So if the variables are different, it is called unlike. If the variables are same, this is called like terms. Okay. Now what is coefficient? Understand it. Coefficient is very simple term. You have to understand it better. Any factor in a term is known as the coefficient of the product of the remaining factor. Like if I will tell you what is the coefficient of p square here. So coefficient of p square is q. But if I will ask you what is the coefficient of q here, coefficient of q is p square. And if I will ask you that what is the coefficient of p, so p square means what? P 2 times p into p and q. So what is the coefficient of p? The coefficient of p we can write pq. Okay. Similarly, what is the coefficient of 3 here? 3, except this 3, all this is a coefficient minus a square p. If I will say what is the coefficient of a square, what is the coefficient of a square? Tell me. Minus 3p. If I will ask you what is the coefficient of p, what is the coefficient of p? Minus 3a square. Minus 3a square. Okay. If I will ask you what is the coefficient of minus 3, suppose if I will combine minus 3 also I will say minus 3, then it will be a square p. Got it? The concept of coefficient. Now, types of algebraic expression. There are 4 types of algebraic expression. One by one, understand all. Algebraic expression which has only one term is called monomial. You can see it has only one term, 2xy. It can be a constant term also, or x, y, like this, or z square x. So the expression which has only one term is called the monomial. Expression which has 2 terms, it is called binomial. You can see here is 2 terms. Trinomial which have 3 terms, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can see it is separated by plus sign. So 1, 2, 3. 3 terms are there, so it is called the trinomial. So algebraic expression, monomial, binomial, trinomial. But one more, this is called polynomial. The expression which has more than 3 terms, these are called polynomial, or this monomial, binomial, trinomial are also called polynomial. What is this polynomial? So algebraic expression in which you can see algebraic expression in which the exponent of the variable like x, any exponent means the power of the variable are not negative integers. Okay, in monomial also the power of the variable will not be negative integers. Binomial also power of the variable will not be negative. Power of the variable will never be negative. Then only it is called the polynomial. Okay, like suppose if I will write 3x square plus 2y to the power minus 3 plus z. This is called a polynomial? No, this is not called as polynomial because its variable power exponent is negative. If the exponent is negative, then it is not a polynomial. Okay? The exponent should be non-negative integers only. Then only it is called as polynomial. Suppose if I will write an expression like this, 3x square plus 7 by y square. This is called polynomial? No. Why? 3x square plus 7. This y square, if you will write its inverse, then we can write it y to the power minus 2. I have taught you this all in exponent chapter. How to write the denominators. If you want to write it in inverse form, it will come in negative sign. Yes. So y to the power minus 2. It is a negative exponent. So it cannot be a polynomial. Okay. So this is also cannot be a polynomial. Now what is the degree of polynomial? Degree of polynomial is the highest power of the literal. Suppose it is a polynomial. Highest power of literal means highest power of the variable. Y to the power 5, y to the power 3. This is y, this is constant term. What is the highest power? This is the highest power. 5 is the highest power of the variable. So degree of the polynomial is 5. Okay. This one I understand. Suppose this is an expression 3x square y plus 5y square minus 7xy plus 8x. You can see this is a combination of two types of variable x and y. This is y, this is xy. So how you will write the degree of the polynomial? So in this case we will add the power of both the variables. How much power this x has? 2. What is the power of y? It has no power, means 1. 1 is the power. Now add this 2. 2 plus 1. This term has degree 3. Means power. Combination of power is 3. Plus what is the power of this? 2. In this 1 plus 1. Add this. Okay. 1 plus 1. 2. Plus what is the power of this variable? 1. So tell me what is the highest power in this? 3 is the highest power. So we will write the degree of the polynomial is 3. If it is the combination of two variable, we will add up the exponents of both the variable and we will write the degree. Okay. But if it has only one variable, then we will write the highest power of that variable. That is the degree of the polynomial. Got it? Degree of the polynomial, polynomial, types of polynomial. Go through your book also. You will understand it better. We will discuss the exercise questions in my next video. Okay.